Chocolate in the room, yeah. It's gonna be good. Yeah. Practice the track of the way, shall we? No Choco, I love it.
New Power Generation? No, this is not that record company. This is MPG Records. Yes, that's true. We are conducting a worldwide talent search. What are you looking for?
Yes.
Well, first and foremost, you have to get free. You know, when it comes time to download your work into your fans' computers, you can't have any other contractual obligation. You have to get smart. The more substantial your education, the more substantial your income in the new city. Thirdly, and above all, in the face of all adversity, you must be able
to subscribe to our channel, Daku Records.
Yo, this is Prince Track vs. Track, the albums, Diamonds and Pearls. And I'm Daddy Pop Showing along here with me, myself, and I. Because there's gonna be no Choco and no more sick crap on these. This is gonna be YouTube friendly for anybody who wants to listen to it. So, I ain't even playing around. Because, well, like I said, let's just get into the Diamonds and Pearls album a little bit here. So, I will say, thank God for the NPG from saving us from Love Sexy through the Graffiti Bridge albums. Because I did not like the direction Prince was starting to take his music. And I love this band. We are, this album, of course, with the maxi single for Get Off, was very important for my group we called the Gangsta Glam. Because it gave us all of our nicknames. I was Daddy Pop. Thunder was the song on in the background that Warner Brothers loves to block every chance they get. So he was Thunder, but he was originally called Willing and Disable, off the song Willing and Able. And then we had Jughead come off this album. And on the maxi single, our group name, Gangsta Glam, came from the song Gangsta Glam. So, and obviously the clock and the jizz was always used on Choco's show. So, let's get on with number 13. And I'm going to tell you, there's going to be a little space between me and each song. So when I have to obviously trim them out when I put it on YouTube, I won't be cut as much. So our first song at number 13 is going to be Walk, Don't Walk. Yeah. Walk, Don't Walk. And it's alright. I never hated any song in this album, to be honest with you, but this is my least favorite. However, when as mentioned before, Izzy and I used to always drive around in the car, going crazy to Prince songs. When we used to drive around to this one, there's parts of the song where you hear cars beeping their horns. I would always beep my horn in my car to that part of the song. So, I don't know, it was fun. Good little song, nothing special, simple. Now let's get to number 12. Yeah. Here's the horns, by the way. Alright, coming in number 12 is, I probably should also, now that I'm thinking of it, be spacing myself after the song so we don't get cut there too. But either way, coming in number 12 is my theme song. Not really, but I'm Daddy Pop, sure, that's where I got it from. Cool song, got a pretty badass rap by Tony M at the end. Pretty funky, Rosie's going off on it, but definitely not one of the better songs on the album in my opinion. Even though I picked it as my theme song. But either way, so let's move on. Let's push on to number 11, huh? Shall we? Yeah. Cool. Coming in at number 11 is Push. Was one of the, in my opinion, funniest parts in the whole NPG catalog. When they tell Prince, get on the mic. You don't want me on the mic. Yeah, it's just really funny to me. But either way, it's got a triple rap by Tony, Prince, and Rosie, with, unfortunately, Rosie's rap being my least favorite of it. But, yep, so that's number 11, because this is a 13-track album, so we're moving right along. Let's just keep this going, shall we?
Ladies and gentlemen, MPG introduces the Jughead.
Yeah, coming in at number 10, and all your haters can go away. Jughead. Well, definitely, in my opinion, better than the other three. Tony M, 71, I think he's a smooth rapper, man. I love his raps. And even Prince has a funny rap during this. Michael B, drum beat in this song, off the chain. Because Michael B, in my opinion, is Michael Beast. One of the best drummers I've ever heard. And probably my personal favorite. So, let's move on to number 9. Yeah, coming in at number 9, I picked Diamonds and Pearls, the title track. Cool song, great guitar work, but I don't listen to Diamonds and Pearls that often on purpose. Not as I got older anyway. Still better than the last 4 songs. So, let's stroll on right along to the next song. Yeah, coming in at number 8 is Strolling. Basically, just a fun, snap your fingers kind of song, and Prince's falsetto off the chain in this thing. Goes crazy at the end of the song. And I always enjoyed singing along to it. So, I don't care if people think I can sing or not, I don't really give a shit. Either way, let's move on to number 7. Let's stroll on to number 7. Alright, coming in at number 7 is the opening track to one of Prince's best albums, in my opinion, Thunder. And Warner always blocks this stuff, so. Anyway, obviously, Michael Heidel became Thunder MFN Heidel based on this song, and very rarely do we ever call him his real name. Out of all the Gangsta Glam members, he was the only one called his nickname Thunder in public in the normal situations. We didn't call him Mike at all. So, yeah, his name really stuck. So, this is a great song, great instrumental all the way through, and apparently this is one of the songs that Prince does completely by himself, so this isn't even the new power generation. Alright, let's move on. Let's have some cream. Alright. Coming in at number 6 was Cream. Cool. Great song, rhythm, beats. Michael's drums on it are awesome. Got the maxi single that came out with all the different things, like Things Have Gotta Change, the Tony M rap, the dance version of Cream, the Ethereal mix, which is awesome. So, Cream's a good song. And my number 6 pick on Diamonds and Pearls. Now let's get a little disabled, shall we? Alright, coming in at number 5 is Willing and Able. The song Thunder had originally taken as his nickname and was calling himself Willing and Disabled because, of course, he only had one arm. So, over the years, we just thought that it didn't even take that long before he changed to Thunder. It was pretty quick. Great song, great beat, great guitar work from Levi Caesar Jr. The whole song, whole band effort, great freaking song. So, let's move on to number 4, shall we? Yay. Coming in at number 4 is the Super Sexy Insatiable. One of his best falsetto R&B type songs he ever did. And to me, one of the best ones, close to the Scandalous. I love Scandalous as well, from Batman. But this is the first time he'd done a song really like this in Scandalous. Even though it was only 2 albums. But either way, it takes him like a minute to even really start getting into the lyrics. Because as you can hear in the background, all he's doing is making a bunch of his little sexy falsetto noises. So, let's move on. Let's get off this thing with 2 T's and move on to our next song, shall we? God.
Say what's right when all I wanna do is wrong. Get off.
Yeah, coming in at number 3 is the Badass, and I'm not gonna get in trouble for that ass. The Badass Get Off, with 2 T's, as Thunder always used to like to say. This song has got it all, man. Heavy guitar work, basically it ends with like a heavy metal guitar piece. Fat bass thumping, great drums, Tony, Prince, and Rosie going crazy, and probably the first really good rap-like song from Prince that was released as a single. This song is great, and that's why it was number 3. So why don't we move on, shall we? It don't matter tonight, does it?
Don't matter tonight.
Alright, coming in at number 2 is the beautiful, soulful Money Don't Matter Tonight. Probably one of the best messages overall of being serious on this entire album. I love this line where he says, is anything better than a picture of a child in a cloud of gas and you think you got it bad? Yeah. Remember that when you want to always bitch about your life, how well you really do have it, especially today. So, song's great, got great rhythm, and that's why I picked it as my number 2 on Diamonds and Pearls. So, let's see what I picked for number 1. And I don't think I'm too far off to say most people would pick this next one as their top song. Yeah. Coming in as my number 1 pick on Diamonds and Pearls is the most badass song on this entire album. Heaviest rockin' track with one of the best freaking raps Tony M ever did. Live for Love. Another song with a great message to it. So, we are done with Diamonds and Pearls. So I'm going to recap my list for you. Number 13 was Walk Don't Walk. Number 12 was Daddy Pop. Number 11, Push. Number 10, Jughead. Number 9, Diamonds and Pearls. Number 8, Stolen. Number 7, Thunder. Number 6 was Cream. Number 5 was Willing and Able. Number 4 was Insatiable. Number 3 was Get Off with 2 T's. Number 2 was Money Don't Matter Tonight. And number 1 was the song in the background, Live for Love. And that's all. Stay tuned for the Release the Spoken Word on Diamonds and Pearls, not intended for children. We will see you next time on Track vs. Track, the album. Bye-bye.
This shit is dedicated to the memory of his world band. I know his name, Mr. Prince. Rest in peace, nigga.